Well, hello there. Just checking in, as you do. As it's there's the full moon in Capricorn. I might have get that right, I might have not. I think the last time I tried to do that, I got it wrong. It was Sagittarius instead of Scorpio, but never mind. So I think I know we're in a Mercury retrograde for like the next 4 months or something. What ends in November, something like that. So, a lot of reveals, a lot of towers hitting for those who are facing, a lot of karma right about now for all of their bad deeds, their disingenuous behaviour, their, uninspiring acts in order to achieve certain levels of power and status. I don't know how you get respect of being a thieving twat, but whatever works for karmic individuals who are unhealed, really suffering from traumatic wounds, probably inflicted in their childhood, which left them a gibbering wreck, unable to heal themselves, unable to put in the effort. They just want to get one in particular is a big fan of the SAS. Now, to those in the UK or who are aware of the special forces, no, I'm not talking about the special air services. I'm talking about Neville, who's a big fan of serious anal sex and is part of the serious anal sex squad, and I believe has experienced what some people in the porn industry or some porn stars in the industry recognise as a prolapse. That's, you know what I mean? If you fart, it's like all your guts hang out, but it's like from the back passage. You can't strain too hard, or it's like, let's just say there's someone doing squats and they've got a substantial amount of weight balanced across the shoulders, and they go down and then it all just comes out. It just, it inverts and comes from out of the dark place and into the light. Because Neville's a big fan of clocking in on many clocks. Lots of likes the clocks. Neville's a big fan of the clocks. But anyway, it's that time where a lot of karma has been inflicted on the many negative individuals who are just in denial. Essentially, they are unaccountable, not responsible for anything that they do, and so they always shift the blame, play the victim, and they always have a mental maturity to that of a child. But I just thought I would come on anyway. Scottish Widows! Scottish Widows! Just to talk in general about how it's the full moon tonight. And no doubt the Scottish Widows! Scottish Widows! The imbeciles will be howling under the moonlight in the darkness with no clothes on, burning the bush, dancing around the fire and howling at the moon like a pack of fucking wolves, pointlessly, like all previous attempts when you go out into the wilderness. All you scissor sisters, the scissor sisterhood, you go off out into the woods, skippy doodles. I'm off out into the woods to do magic and bring pain and suffering to ourselves because we're too fucking stupid to realise that it doesn't work anymore. We've had our power removed, but we'll go anyway and dance around the fire, burning the bush. But so I just thought I'd come on no, fucking hell. I mean, other than doing 100 push-ups when I get in, I've done 100 fucking squats, body weight. I've been out for a bit of a work. What a work? Who knows, the job's coming my way, but been out for a bit of a walk and then hopping and skipping and jumping, you know, it takes its toll. But I'll sleep well tonight, don't worry about that. So yeah, so just to let you know that your full moon antics will not be successful. Scottish widows! Scottish widows! Scottish widows! Sorry, I've got a bit of a spiritual Tourette's syndrome at the moment. So, you know, Scottish widows just seems to want to come out a lot. And I wonder why that is. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. Scottish widows, just search for it online. Scottish widows! So yeah, so just to let you know, you fat sumo and anorexia who likes to, you know, live off dust. Fat sumo and anorexia, the goddesses of bumhole engineering. Because like they've all gone to shit anyway. So yeah, you know, you two copycats who stole all my work, made out that it's your work, and you try to do a bit of reversal saying I'm the one that's copying you and I'm the one that's stalking you and you have me blocked online, but ironically you hacked into all my technology because you're a hacker, or you pay people to hack my accounts because you're an obsessive retard that just likes to stalk people, especially me, because you keep doing your spell work and you want to know if it's work, and that's why you send out Stalker Jones and a yellow VW Beetle to stalk us and other weirdos like Red Sonia, although mind you, haven't seen her for a while, and good, stay the fuck away, Sonia. But you know, like how you're all obsessed over us and you try to do that reversal thing, which never seems to work because the picture you paint doesn't line up to the person they see in real life, you know, when you're going around spreading all your lies. But yeah, you know how like you stole my work and you tried to pass it off as your own and you thought you were going to get some sort of contract out of my pain and suffering. Well, no fat sumo, no anorexia who's had a prolapsia. You'll find out, or you'll probably already know, that that contract is not going to come through because they've already found out who the original is, whose life story it is, and who they will be reaching out to offer me a contract of sorts to talk about my life story that you try to rob from me. And not only that, you put me through. So you thought you could put me through this shit and then steal my pain and suffering and turn it into pleasure when you couldn't even walk 2 steps in my shoes, which is self-evident because you can't handle the karma that's been inflicted upon you now for all that negative energy that you've put out and it's been returned back to you, and you're crying like little bitches and can't sleep, having nightmares when you do, and you've been haunted in your house from all the people you've, you know, gotten rid of, you know, made them run down the curtain and join the choir invisible, you know, and how pretty soon you'll be found out for that missing child that you've done away with, that you strangled. But anyway, that's coming back to you as well. But just to let you know that no, I speak when I need to speak and I stay in silence when instructed to by the Most High, just like I've been instructed to detach from everything and keep a level of mystery and silence. And let's face it, keep all of you weirdos and freaks and nonces, rapists, murderers and gimps in suspense, because even though you try hard to silence us and report my page and getting community strikes and things like that for telling the truth, and don't worry YouTube, your time's coming as well. you probably won't even be a platform in the not too distant future. So just get ready for a big collapse of these so-called powerful organisations who worship the Baphomet. Anyway, so I think I'll just leave it there. I just thought I would come out and show my face and piss you all off. And now that I'm speaking freely, you know, every time you try to do a shut up spell, it just makes me gobshite more, just to piss off you prats. But yeah, you know, I'll leave it there, and I shall, you know, see you later.